What's up, guys? LQ here with the LQ review. Gonna talk about Loki, episode 6, season 2, the season finale of Loki. And honestly, I might need to marinate on this a little bit. I don't know how I feel about it. Uh, the way that it ended, like the season, the episode itself had a nice build up to Loki realizing that he cares about these people, he wants to save them, and he's willing to go through sacrifice to save them, which is a nice character arc for Loki. I don't know that that character arc is entirely earned, but it's still a nice character arc for Loki that kind of models, in some ways, the character arc that the main version that gets killed by Thanos kind of models in some ways the character arc that he goes through. So maybe Loki is always destined to have this redemptive character arc, no matter what variant it is. I don't know. I'm just talking here. But what I found really fascinating was that it said when he was trying to learn quantum physics or whatever it is that he was trying to learn, it said several centuries later. That means that he spent hundreds of years living out the same day, trying to learn, trying to learn, trying to learn. And okay, I buy it and I don't buy it. I understand the idea behind it. I don't know. I feel like maybe after a century you come up with another plan. I don't know. I don't know. Especially given the fact that the plan still failed. So I don't know. I like I said, I buy that piece of it and I don't buy that piece of it. It was almost like well, Loki has to be really smart, so it'd be real easy to say he was doing this for hundreds of years. So I don't know. I really, really liked where they ended Mobius's character. Obviously, I've read the rumors and the leaks. It sounds like Mobius is going to be in Deadpool 3, so obviously his character isn't finished. But I liked where they ended his character. I like that it did kind of bring some conclusion to this arc for Mobius. Obviously, there's going to be another arc for Mobius, or at least more things for him to do. But I really feel like we understand who he is now at the end of this season of Loki. I thought he had the best line in the series. I'm just going to stand here and let time pass. Like, it's a privilege to be able to let time pass. It made me think of Star Trek Generations. Not the best Star Trek movie, but I've watched all the Star Trek movies dozens of times. So it made me think of Star Trek Generations when Soren says, time is like a predator. And I think a lot of us have that mentality that, man, time's going to catch up to us. Time's going to catch up to us. Time's going to catch up to us. Where it made me think a little bit more like Picard when Mobius said that. Time is an ally. Time allows us to experience things. It allows us to grow and to learn. It's a privilege to experience time. My dad once told me that that growing old is not a curse. Growing old is a privilege that not everybody gets to experience. And that's perspective right there. And I don't know, for some reason that line that Mobius said, it made me think more about the perspective of time. I'm 43. I'm not I'm not a spring chicken anymore, but I'm also not ancient by any means. And it, my friends keep messing with me. When are you going to get your midlife crisis, LQ? Well, I don't need a midlife crisis. I'm happy. I have been thinking about where I am in my life. And I don't know, for whatever reason, that line made me introspective. And I think a lot of, good storytelling is supposed to make us introspective. And this did that. So I really liked where they left Mobius here. And I'm not sure about how I feel with where they left Loki, though. And I'm not sure that I completely understood it. Leave in the comments how you interpreted it, but I interpreted it as he went in himself, grabbed all these diverging timelines, and he's literally holding them together. And he can never leave, because if he leaves, they're all going to split out again. That's kind of how I interpreted it. Let me know if you agree or if you disagree. All right. This season was much better than season one. Season one I didn't care for. It was okay. I didn't hate it. I definitely didn't love it. So this season was a lot better. It's still this. So this ends with the TVA still being in existence. So this still raises a lot of questions though about how does the TVA actually fit in. We had a multiverse experience in Spider-Man No Way Home. We had a multiverse experience in Doctor Strange 2. I haven't seen the Marvels yet, but it sounds like we're going to get some multiverse action in the Marvels. Yet the TVA is nowhere to be seen. How does this all fit in? The MCU did such a good job of establishing the rules during the Infinity Saga. And I feel like they've just dropped the ball as far as establishing the rules in the Multiverse Saga. Because here we are, well into Phase 5 now, and we still don't understand the rules of what's happening. There's still no clear picture as to where we're going. So, I liked this season. I can actually say I liked this season, which I've probably disliked more Disney Plus series than liked. So I can say that I liked this season. But it still raises a lot of questions for me. So, that's my take on the Loki Season 2 finale. What did you think of it? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks, guys.